Welcome back to our deep dive on $100 ever offers. Last time we were talking about crafting irresistible offers, but now we're going to explore some psychological tactics to take those offers to the next level.
It's like those secret marketing tricks you hear about.
Yeah, exactly. But these are backed by real psychology, not just some gimmicky stuff. We're going to tap into a principle called implicit egotism.
Okay, I've never heard of that one.
It's basically this idea that we're subconsciously drawn to things that remind us of ourselves. Subtle, but it can be really powerful.
So, like, I'm more likely to buy from someone who has the same name as me.
It's more than just names. Studies show that people are more likely to live in cities that resemble their names, marry people with similar initials, even choose careers that kind of align with their names. It's kind of wild.
That's crazy. So how do we use this to our advantage when we're making our offers?
It all comes down to how you name and frame your offer. Think of it like this. You've got an amazing gift, but the right wrapping paper makes it even more enticing, right? It's all about presentation.
So it's not just what you offer, it's how you package it.
You got it. Remember that formula we discussed for creating offer names? Magnet, avatar, goal, timeline, container. Each element plays a role in tapping into this implicit egotism.
Right, I remember that.
First, you need a strong magnet, a phrase that grabs attention, like a headline that stops people from scrolling right past.
Something catchy and intriguing.
Then you got to call out your avatar, your target audience. Get specific here. Demographics, their pain points, whatever makes them tick. It's like speaking directly to them.
So they feel like you understand their struggles.
Then you lay out the goal, the desired outcome they'll achieve with your offer. Paint that picture of their ideal future.
The after photo, right?
Exactly. And to add some concreteness, include a timeline, set expectations for how long it takes to reach that goal.
So they know what they're getting into and what they can realistically expect.
Finally, you have the container, a catchy term that sums up your offer's format.
Like a boot camp, a challenge, a system.
Bingo. The whole point is to make your offer name clear, concise, and super relevant to your audience. Think of it as a mini sales pitch condensed into a catchy name.
Sounds like a lot of thought goes into it.
It's worth the effort, though. Now, what about that offer fatigue problem? Especially those of us in smaller markets. You know, you're marketing to the same people over and over, and it kind of loses its punch after a while.
Yeah, it's like that song you love, but then you hear it way too much and it starts to get annoying.
Exactly. That's offer fatigue in a nutshell. The excitement wears off, and your message becomes background noise.
So what's the solution? How do we keep things fresh, especially when we're marketing to a limited audience?
Hormozi says change the wrapping paper. Keep the core value of your offer the same, but find ways to present it differently. Tweak the messaging, create new visuals, even offer different bonuses.
So you're basically giving your offer a makeover.
Exactly. Rename it, add a new twist, make it feel like something new and exciting.
So instead of panicking and completely overhauling your offer, you can just give it a fresh coat of paint.
Exactly. Hormozi has a bunch of cool tips for generating tons of different names for your offers. Keeps your marketing fun and engaging, even in smaller markets.
So it's about being creative and keeping things interesting.
Now, switching gears a bit, let's talk about actually getting customers profitably. It's one thing to craft a killer offer, but it's got to reach the right people.
You can have a Ferrari sitting in your garage, but it's useless if you never take it out for a spin.
That's where Hormozi's acquisition machine comes in.
I love how he calls it a machine, like it's this automated system that just spits out customers.
It's a system that consistently brings in leads who are most likely to become paying customers. And it does it all while being profitable.
So you're making more money from your customers than it costs you to get them. That's the goal, right?
He breaks down the process into super clear steps. We'll get into those in the next part of our deep dive.
Can't wait. But before we move on, let's recap what we covered today.
We talked about implicit egotism and how to make our offers feel super relevant to our target audience.
We also learned how to fight offer fatigue and keep our marketing engaging, even in those smaller niche markets.
And we got a little sneak peek into building that profitable customer acquisition machine.
It's been another jam-packed session with lots of stuff we can all start using in our businesses right away.
The real magic happens when you put it all into practice. Take these strategies, find what works for you, and watch your business grow.
So, experiment, have fun, and don't be afraid to make mistakes and learn along the way.
Stay tuned for the final part of our deep dive, where we'll unveil those secrets to building a powerful lead-generating acquisition machine.